Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How's everybody doing? Welcome to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on this beautiful Friday, July 14th. Just going to be a wonderful weekend. That rain that we need a little bit. How bad do we need the rain?
We need some rain.
Need some rain. Well, a little rain has come through, and there's chances of rain throughout the rest of the weekend.
Scattered thunderstorms for the weekend.
It's basically popcorn showers.
Yeah.
You never know where they're going to pop up. And
a lot in one spot, maybe nothing, not very far down the road.
I was actually in Wayne City last Saturday night, Sunday morning. We got rain Sunday morning about 8 a.m. I woke up about 10, had no idea it rained. We got 1.25 inches.
Oh, wow. How did you get that?
2 miles south of Wayne City. In Wayne City, they got 0.5 inch. And then the day later, I was driving down by the interstate, and they still had water in the field.
Yeah.
So that tells you they had at least a couple of inches.
And in Fairfield, at my place, we had 0.03 inches of that same rainstorm. So, yeah.
So you never know where it's going to. Well, you didn't want to mow.
I had just mowed.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
that would have been
cleaned up.
That would have been nice. That's too bad. What's going on? Welcome, and thank you so much for joining here on Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. It's our weekly Take the Points edition. Lucas Vaughan is back up here for a week or so, and we're going to talk about all kinds of different things today. You have no idea what we're talking about today.
I just saw that, and that's not a good thing for me. So
what? That one?
Yeah.
Well, we talked about it last week.
We'll let Weeze talk about that one.
We talked about it a little bit last week, and I've got to clue you in because next week we're doing our picks
for the women's.
Yeah.
I'll make sure to do some serious research.
You do some research on that. We'll see what that's the thing. I've got research right here for you. And if you wanted to look at it.
I ain't gonna lie to you, Bruce. This will probably be what the research I do.
What else is going on this weekend, ladies and gentlemen? Let's get Lucas off the TV so he can do his show prep for today. There are a few things going on around the area today, and actually today a lot more on Saturday the 15th than on Friday the 14th. But a little bit going on, and this first thing I will be attending. So I'm just giving you a fair warning. If you're going to be up in Effingham on Friday night, Friday from 5 to 9 at the Tuscan Hills Winery, it is day one of the Effingham Artisan Fair. I'm going to be up there tonight, not going to make it tomorrow night, but it's going to be a hoot. The Effingham Artisan Fair, established back in 2005, produced by a volunteer committee of the Chamber Foundation of Effingham County. The Chamber's mission is to expose, excite, and educate while encouraging appreciation and participation in a variety of art forms in Effingham County. Scheduled for this weekend at the Tuscan Hills is going to be 40 different artisans, and I've seen the list. There are a bunch of very impressive folks. Live demonstrations.
Can you define artisan? Are you talking artists?
Artisans. This is different.
Okay, so what is an artisan?
Artisan is there's going to be a dude making chairs.
So they're
making
how
like
about
tool
food?
making and
food
trucks. So there are going to be all kinds.
Okay, so artisans aren't people that make food. Then
there are probably
pizza
chefs who consider themselves artisans.
Okay, so the crafts and things.
Craftsmen.
All right, there we go. All right,
craftsman more than an artist who is not really a craftsman. He may be just making art out of thin air.
Okay, I got you. I'm with you now.
But that's going on again on Friday night. There are going to be bands on Friday night as well as on Saturday. I'm going up there to see Sun Stereo. I think I've talked about it on the show before. They are a hoot. They are not to be missed, and that's going to be Friday night. Saturday, the fair is going to go from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Artisans, again, located inside and outside. They're going to have a kids' corner, as well as 20 local organizations hosting free kids' games, make and take art projects, face painting, balloon art, all kinds of different stuff. Again, that is going to be available at Tuscan Hills Winery. Artwork, I shouldn't mention this because my wife is going to be with me and she'll probably be listening here. Artwork will be available for purchase. It includes oil paintings, pottery, jewelry, sculptures, and much, much more. This was voted one of the favorite events in Effingham County. Also, tonight and tomorrow night. Finishing up tomorrow night on the Saturday night, the big demolition derby out at the Fairfield, or out at the Wayne County Fair in Fairfield, out the grandstand. I think Friday night is, I want to say, a tractor pull on Friday night, and then the great big demolition derby on Saturday at the Wayne County Fair. Go out there, get your corn dog, have fun, have a good time. It'll be a wonderful evening. What's else going on this weekend? On Saturday at the McCabe Lighthouse, it is Sing-spiration. Sing-spiration. Lucas just looked at me funny. I don't know what it is either, Lucas. Don't worry. Says McCabe Lighthouse will have Sing-spiration from 5 o'clock on Saturday. If you want more information, give Vicki Simpson a call at 676.
Sing-spiration?
Sing-spiration. Yeah, Sing-spiration.
Okay.
I don't
I feel like somebody's
singing inspiration
like
is what I
somebody's starting to make up words again.
That sounds true, actually. The Hope Center at 23 West Cherry Street in Albion is going to have their giveaway, their monthly giveaway on Saturday. It's a Feed the Family event. Officials at the Hope Center will give away free food. It says here on the third Saturday of every month. Tomorrow is the third Saturday. 15th is the third Saturday. Okay, free clothing, free household items, as well as a giveaway of food, miscellaneous items as well. The Weber Fire Department and Blueford Raritan Club will have their annual fundraiser, Ice Cream Social Car Show. Those are two things you do not typically get at
Together?
the same time. Car show along with the Ice Cream Social, because you'd hate to see ice cream get dropped in or on a car.
I mean, on would be bad, but in would really be bad.
In would really be unpleasant for everyone involved. But that is on Saturday at, Cars and Tractor registration begins at 2 o'clock, and they're going to be, the fire department's going to cook pork burgers, hamburgers, as well as hot dogs and brats. They're going to have nachos and cheese, and 90 gallons. 7 flavors of homemade ice cream. I like that, 90 gallons of ice cream.
That's a lot of ice cream.
That's a ton. Well, not quite a ton, but actually 90 gallons of ice cream.
Probably not.
It'd be getting close. What would you,
Let's just say it weighs 10 pounds a gallon, because, water's roughly 8 pounds a gallon.
Yeah.
So,
if it's 10 pounds a gallon, it's 1,800 pounds.
No,
it's 900 pounds.
It's 900. It's about half a ton.
I'm not in the business of having to do math anymore. I used to.
Still, how about that? Half a ton of ice cream.
Half a ton of ice cream. That's a lot of ice cream. That'll be fun. The Wayne City Oral Lodge number 759 holding a fish fry fundraiser Saturday evening. It'll be at the lodge. The serving begins at 4 p.m. Consists of fried fish, French fries, coleslaw, baked beans, and dessert, as well as tea and lemonade. $11 for a fried fish feast. And if you're age 6 to 12, it is only $6. Children 5 and under, free. How about that? Dine-in or takeout is available. A flea market at Odin on Saturday from 8 a.m. till 4 p.m. This is at the corner of Green Street and Kirkwood. They're in Odin. Browse the big indoor market. That'll be a good time. Evergreen Christian Church having their annual Serve Salem giveaway. It'll go from 8 a.m. until noon. Clothing, household items, toys, much, much more. So if you're needing a little bit of something, go to the Evergreen Christian Church. That's at 1875 North Broadway. That'd be north of the high school, right? Near the high school. Downtown Salem Historic Farmers Market and Music on the Porch from 8 till noon tomorrow. Also, the Madison Street Historic Preservation Fundraiser in Kinmundy will be tomorrow from 2 p.m. till 8 p.m. They're going to have food vendors in Kinmundy, as well as fun, games, craft, music, and plenty more. All that stuff going on this weekend. What else is going on this weekend, ladies and gentlemen? This is July 14th. It is National French Fry Day.
Nice.
Second Friday in July every year. Estimates say Americans eat, how many pounds of French fries do you think Americans eat per person each year?
25.
That's a great guess. 30 30 pounds
lot of fries.
per person each year. Seems like a lot, but when you think about all the ways you can eat them, there's all kinds of different ways. Do you know what country French fries come from? This is a
England.
trick question. Belgium.
Belgium.
As like most iconic foods, the French fry has a different folk stories that you can tell about how it was created. Belgians do call dibs on the origin of French fries, claiming it to be an invention of their people. According to manuscript by Joseph Gerard, the residents of the Meuse Valley, located in Dinant in Belgium, consumed a lot of fish since they lived near a river. Including winters, the rivers would freeze and fishing would become difficult, and the idea to slice potatoes like fish fillets and fry them in hot fat was born. How the French came to do it. Credit goes to the French for popularizing fried foods and selling them in public, calling them frites in the mid-1700s. So you've got that. All right, here you go. Of those, well, it says July 13th. That's when it used to be the 13th. Now it's 14th. National French Fry Day. Of those 9, I'll let you keep 2. Which ones would you keep of the 9 French fries?
All right, so this is kind of easy for me because we don't have a Five Guys around here. Burger King's obviously out. I think that's Whataburger's not around here.
That's a Whataburger.
Steak and Shakes, those are Thins, that not really there. So Wendy's, I love Wendy's fries, very, very much so. And probably the Arby curly fries.
I'd take Arby's, and I would probably, even though I don't, I very seldom get them, I would probably go with the Arby's and the Five Guys.
Is
I
there a Five Guys close to here?
Not really, but there's one in Fairview Heights, right?
And why that one? Tell me. I don't guess I know what
they're
they
a nice
are.
little season.
Okay.
It's a nice season. It's the same thing with the Arby's. The season, the Arby's basically, to me, if you look at that, that's the perfect delivery system right there.
I agree. Yes. Yeah. I love the Arby's curly fry.
Yeah, Arby's curly fries, you've got a good opportunity for grease spread and maintenance of grease, plus a good delivery system of seasoning.
So no to the Wendy's then? You don't, not a Wendy's fry guy?
Not a Wendy's fry guy. Too salty.
You can say that about any place that adds too much salt, but
I'm just telling you.
I like a Wendy's
See,
fries.
what surprises me, though, is neither of us take McDonald's. McDonald's are supposed to be like the number 1 fries in the world and the country and all that kind of stuff.
Maybe people purchasing them, but as far as the best tasting fry, no, it's not to me.
Well, that's fine. That's up to you.
And a waffle fry? I don't mind a waffle fry, but I'm not a fan of that place.
Which one was that?
The Chick-fil-A? Yeah, it's overrated.
Oh, okay.
Highly overrated.
Well, I don't know that I've ever been to a Chick-fil-A. So, no, certainly no on a Burger King.
No.
And you make a great point about Steak and Shake, by the way. The fries are just too doggone small.
Yeah, they're tiny. They're little shoestring fries.
Little, even smaller.
Now, they're great if you put them on a patty and some cheese and burger and you use a fork with them.
Well, they threw the chili on top.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine that way, but for a standalone fry, no.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. What else going on July 14th, ladies and
You really
gentlemen?
hit on a fat guy thing there, didn't
Yeah,
you?
we really have that going. National Mac and Cheese Day. Speaking of fat guy thing going. And by the way, we're going to talk a little bit. I'm going to save it. We're going to talk a little bit more deeply about macaroni and cheese here in just a minute.
It's a staple in my house.
It is a staple, and I've got something good for you. We'll talk about that here in just a second. What else is going on today, ladies and gentlemen? July 14th is Bastille Day. Happy Bastille Day. Bon fête national. Over there in France, the Bastille Day, known as the La Fête Nationale, on July 14th commemorates the storming of the Bastille in Paris in 1789. The event sparked the already heated times in France, leading to the French Revolution. All across the country, the French tricolor flag waves during parades, festivals, and all kinds of stuff. I thought that was a cool picture of a parade down the Champs-Élysées and through the Arc de Triomphe. And you have all the fun, the blue, red, the white, and the red for the French flag. So yeah, this is how do you observe it? Some of the more close by celebrations. Toronto will have a big festival. They indulge in French culture from food to spirits. More than 50 cities in the United States will be holding events in honor of the French revolutionaries. Because, I mean, the French helped us in our revolution. You got to be
50 cities will, huh?
more than 50 cities, including
Surprises me.
New Orleans, Philadelphia, New York, London will have it. Of course, they're not in the United States. If New Zealand is in your travel plans, they have a French connection. There you going? You ever been to New Zealand?
No, sir.
Are you going?
Yeah, I hope in my later life.
Yeah, that'd be fun. If you want to go to New Zealand, you probably want to go to French Polynesia as well.
Okay. Maybe there's a layover there.
At Bora Bora. There you go. French festivals full of food, music, and dances with rich Polynesian heritage. That sounds like fun. I'd love to go there. That'd be a good time. What do you want to see on TV, ladies and gentlemen? Major League Baseball, basically the only thing to watch tonight, as it's going to be the Boston Red Sox at the Chicago Cubs. Baseball coming back. Braylon Bello versus Kyle Hendricks. That's on Marquee, Channel 597 at 7:05. 7:15, the Nationals will be in St. Louis taking on the Cardinals. Jack Flaherty versus Mackenzie Gore, if Flaherty's still a Cardinal. Will he be a Cardinal then? I'm assuming yes.
I think
that's
so.
a 7:15.
Who wants him?
6:20 tonight. The White Sox will be in. Somebody's going to take Jack Flaherty.
I know, I'm just bitter.
You are bitter.
He should have been better.
You're very bitter today.
He's healthy, he says. Bull.
He is healthy. He's pitching well right now.
So this is healthy?
He's pitched great for the last 3 or 4 weeks.
Don't make me pull stats up.
Don't make me look at statistics. Chicago White Sox, Atlanta Braves. That's at 6:20 tonight. And also this evening, it's the Houston Astros at the Los Angeles Angels. It's Framber Valdez versus Shohei Ohtani. Back on the mound. He got out of pitching in the All-Star game, and now he's ready to go.
Say he'll be up for $100 million a year here coming up.
Oh, can you imagine how much money he's going to be getting?
Whatever he wants, probably.
Whatever he wants. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. We'll be back right after this. Please do stick around.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
I'm Dr. Eric Pikus. I'm a general practice physician here at CRHPC, and I work at the Clay Medical Center in Flora. One of the things that I love about working for CRHPC is the fact that it's a federally qualified healthcare center. And that means that we can take care of any patient, whatever the case may be. We don't have to worry about their financial situation. And I love the fact that we can take care of anybody that needs our help. So no matter what care somebody needs, we're going to give them the best possible care available without judgment.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
He looks like Tony Gwynn at age 30. Let's call it that.
Okay.
If that helps.
I like Tony Gwynn. How's Tony Gwynn, Pat? I like Tony Gwynn.
I do too. Hello, folks. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Cat TV. Well, what's not to like? I mean,
No, baseball's changed since.
baseball's
about
changed
25 years.
20 years since he retired.
Yeah, baseball's changed. So
19. Did he play in 2000?
I'm gonna go no.
I think he probably retired, like you say, 1998, 99, something like that. It's close to that. Hello, folks. Well, Big Talk with Bruce Dickey as Lucas Vaughan is here, and we're talking about a wide variety of subjects, and I just promised, and I'm going to do it, and I can't believe that I didn't realize this. I didn't know this, but Lucas, how many different varieties do you eat Kraft macaroni and cheese?
Sure, I've got 4 kids. A 13-year-old daughter that likes it, and then little kids that like it. So my 13-year-old daughter makes it for them too. So yes.
Do you still eat Kraft macaroni and cheese?
Yeah, I'm not too good for it.
Oh, absolutely. Love it. Did you know they have 15 different...
I mean, listen, I know there's lots of different mac and cheeses out there. I wouldn't have been able to tell you 15 of those, no.
Where's my picture? There it is. There are
that's the white cheddar shells and cheese.
There's the 15 different varieties of Kraft macaroni and cheese. Of the 15 different varieties of Kraft macaroni and cheese, I've got them ranked here from these nice folks from the Cleveland, whatever the Cleveland newspaper is. They ranked the Kraft macaroni and cheese. What do you think came in 15th out of 15th?
I'd like to know them first, because some of them, they just look so similar. So I don't know. Probably just the original.
The original. Yeah. It's mac and cheese everyone grew up with.
Yeah.
You've got all kinds of different. Everybody has different favorites. They call this one liquid cheddar. The powder on there.
Oh yeah.
Liquid cheddar. That's all 15 of them there, isn't it? You've got deluxe sharp cheddar. I think that might be one of those small pictures. 4 cheese deluxe, whole grain original.
I don't know about that one.
Deluxe 2% milk cheese. Yeah, I'm not a big fan.
Okay.
White cheddar Kraft. I'm guessing the white cheddar is.
It's either the one on the left or the one on the bottom right. One of the two.
Oh, the bottom right's your winner.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, bottom right. I'll get to that one here in a minute. But you've got several different shells, gluten free.
Yeah.
You've got the thick and creamy, which I believe is probably those big ones up on the upper right hand corner.
Okay.
The thick and creamy. Original cheddar deluxe, which I believe would be one of the yellow ones. 3 cheese. Number 6 is 3 cheese from. Let's see. 3 cheese. So yeah, that's good. Then there's a creamy Alfredo, which I'm guessing is the second one down on the right hand side.
Okay.
That's number 5. Number 4. This would be the one over there, 2/3 of the way down on the left hand side. Deluxe white cheddar and bacon.
Okay. Yes. All right.
Have you ever had that?
I've had the deluxe white cheddars. I probably had the bacon one. I don't remember. But yeah, I love the white cheddar ones and shells.
The one next to it over there on the right side, I think only gets on because, well, it maybe is tasty. But number 3, original. Let's see, that looks like the original. Yeah. With cauliflower pasta.
Oh, okay. No, I can't say
creamy
that
and cheesy, just what you would expect from the inventor of convenience macaroni and cheese. Now, that cost whereas the original cost 89 cents a box, this one would cost you $3.
Yeah, I'm sure I probably haven't had that one.
Moving on to the top two, the bottom two down there, which both look really good. Number 2 is deluxe white cheddar and garlic herbs.
That's got to be the one on the right.
No, I don't think that's the one.
It says white cheddar and garlic herb. It's got to be that
It must be the one above that then. It's because
it's one of those two.
The one on the right at the bottom is the champ. That's number 1, deluxe white cheddar and cracked black peppercorn.
It's in my cabinet right now. I can tell.
Have you had that one?
Oh yes, absolutely. That's my favorite one.
No kidding.
Yeah, it's delicious.
I've never had the cracked black peppercorn. Do the peppercorns get caught in your teeth?
No, not. I mean, I guess they could, but when you're chewing mac and cheese up, you're just swallowing most.
True to its name, this is a deluxe entry into the mac and cheese field. It is a hearty peppercorn flavor, which provides a kick without the burn. The pepper flavor nicely quells any saltiness from the thick and creamy cheese sauce.
Yep.
$2.99.
That one's the one more that I eat more whenever me and Blair have a meal, and then we'll do the box to number 15 for the kids.
So the kids get the
they get the 89-cent original Kraft one, and then Blair and I will have the white cheddar.
I love it.
Cracked black flavor. Yeah,
I love it. See, now it all makes sense. What'd you do Monday night? Did you guys sit out and enjoy your macaroni and cheese on Monday night?
No. Oh, I had golf, so I golfed on Monday.
You didn't watch the home run derby?
No, I had the golf Monday.
Home run derby was Monday night, and here's what it ended up looking like. Here's the rundown of the winners, or of the bracket for it, as Rutschman barely got beat by Lewis Robert, and I picked. Me and Louise picked these last week. I picked a Rosarena, I think, to win.
Ooh, you were close.
I got close.
He had a nice ticket too. His number was good.
Yeah. He hit a bunch.
Yeah, I think what he hit 15. It was 15-1 for him to win or something like that. It was a good number.
What was Guerrero? 6.
He was second favorite.
Okay.
So his was lower.
Who was favorite? I'm trying to remember. I think it was Robert, wasn't it?
Who the heck was favorite? I don't remember now, but Vladdy was second, I thought.
No, Rodriguez was favored, wasn't he?
I can't remember now.
Rodriguez from Seattle. So yeah, Vladdy takes first place and wins. And actually, the word you hear from people who actually watched it. I watched part of it, but not a lot of it. The complaint was that they had the screen split, had a split screen, so you really couldn't see much of either one because they were throwing the ball so often, so fast. Used to, they'd have to wait till it landed before they threw the next pitch, but now they're just firing it.
Yeah, I watched one with Julio Rodriguez when he hit his 41, and it was like just a replay.
It was pop a shot,
catch it, throw, and it was a send. I mean, you got to give credit to the guy that was throwing the pitch. The pitching,
he got in the right spot.
He hit the spot. Pete Alonso every time.
Pete Alonso's guy was throwing him sliders and some curveballs.
Rodriguez all Rodriguez had to do was just swing the bat, and that ball was gone because it was in the perfect spot every time.
But that was the main complaint about that. National League finally won an All-Star game. What'd you think of that?
It's good. It's been 9 years since it happened. So yeah, it's nice
good to see the National League win. And I'm told that the reason the National League team won, they had the minimum number of Cardinals.
Yeah. That sounds accurate.
Minimum permitted number of Cardinals, and the Cardinal that they did have went 0 for 2. That was pretty. Did you get to see any of the? Did you watch any of the?
I didn't watch all. I watched the box scores and I read the high, the highlights and everything. I didn't actually watch the game.
I do not like the uniforms.
Yeah,
it's just terrible. Let the guys use their home uniforms or their visiting uniforms, depending on what league they're in.
I agree with that. That's neat looking on the field with everybody have their home uniforms on.
It's cool looking on the field. Yeah. Plus, they throw Yachty used to have the stars. They throw all the stars, the number of All-Star games he'd been on.
Yeah.
So let them do that. But baseball, they're trying to sell jerseys.
Yeah, they'll sell more of these jerseys, but.
Sell these jerseys. Well, what do you do? But that's what the week's activities. We're going to get a little bit deeper into the season here in a second. Plus, talk a little football maybe later on.
We're getting closer, ain't we? Getting closer.
I've got some.
Got some numbers for me?
I've got a couple of numbers. Go watch a Big Talk with Bruce Dickey back right after this. Stick around.
At Midwest Farm and Land, we've got a team of dedicated land, home, and commercial experts ready to help.
We understand that buying or selling a property can be extremely stressful. Let our folks take care of you and help you find your perfect piece of property.
Whether it's recreational or hunting land, farmland, homes, or commercial, we're there to help.
Local experts with national reach. If you're interested, give us a call, 618-532-1961, or check us out on the website, MidwestFarmCo.com.
When you want an honest deal in hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont's always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
For service beyond the surface, call Carter Trucking in Fairfield. Carter's trucks are ready to haul your big freight and grain. So whatever you call Jeremy Carter, the Mucho Mulcho Man, the driveway doctor, the gravel guru, the pothole pirate, the rockin' redneck, the smooth operator, the mud hole master, or the happy hauler, just call him. 842-2022 to haul your big freight, grain, and more with trucks from Carter Trucking, Williamson Drive in Fairfield.
Cat caught me getting a drink on camera. How rude. At least I didn't spill.
I know it was a dribble line.
I feel pretty good about that. Lucas Vaughan is here. Of course, he's wearing the Morton's buildings. Morton Buildings. You guys pretty busy, aren't you?
Yeah. It's prime building season right now, so sites are going in, buildings are going up, deliveries are being made, so.
How long, what's the current wait?
Depends on what your project is, but we've still probably got some, we got a hole still in the late fall and then some winter builds too, so.
Oh, that's cool. So you can get a hold of him down there at Morton Buildings if you like in Fairfield. And we're talking today about the Major League Baseball a little bit. Let's talk a little bit about what is going on currently. The nominal first half of the season is completed, but actually they're through about 62% of the season. If you look up there at the Rays, they've played 93 games. Cleveland's played 90. So, yeah, they're all through about 90 games for the most part. And the Rays, even though they have the best record in the American League, boy, those Baltimore Orioles are not going anywhere, are they?
No, Tampa jumped out to 20 games over 500 just quick in the season, and really since then they're playing roughly 500 ball since the first 30 some games of the year. So that's allowing some of these other teams to kind of come to them a little bit.
Baltimore still, they're 19 games over 500. If you look at, and then Cleveland has made their way into first place at the All-Star break. That is unexpected. The Twins should have run away with this division. Cleveland's got like one player that's very good, and the Twins ought to be out, but they're not. And then you've got the Texas Rangers holding on out west. There are a lot of close races. All three races in the American League are pretty close. Here's what the wild card looks like in the American League.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah, look at the really wild thing there. If they ended today, which we're almost 60% through, the Yankees would be out. Would not be in the playoffs right now, even though
Yankees and Red Sox.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised the Red Sox are that close because they've been struggling, but no, they're still 5 games over 500. They're having a nice year. It looks
8 teams there that really legitimately have a chance. I can't see Detroit or Chicago or anybody else coming in there.
You're still giving the LA Angels a chance, are you now?
It's looking more and more bleak all the time when they keep getting these injuries, but mathematically speaking, they're still there.
They're still there. They're still letting them play.
Yeah. Mike Trout being hurt kills them.
That's the thing. Poor old Mike Trout. How long he takes a pitch off the wrist and he's done for 6 to 8 weeks, right?
Yeah.
And you got to figure with Mike Trout, that's the rest of the year, isn't it?
For the most part, is there any reason to bring them back for a week or two at the end of the season if they're out of the playoff picture?
Well,
No.
I guess it's going to depend if they can hold up. If they can hold up and stay close, and then you try to bring him back.
Yeah.
I don't know. How about the National League? What's going on over there? Here's what the National League looks like. The Atlanta Braves,
Class of baseball right now.
are running away with it, and that's the thing. The Marlins, they've got the second best record in the National League. The Dodgers finally caught the Diamondbacks.
Who had that ticket at the beginning of the year?
The Diamondbacks?
No, Miami.
Oh, well, yeah, no kidding.
Man.
Miami's going to be able to cash that win ticket in about 20 games. Miami at 8.5 back. They're probably going to, but then you look at the run differential. Miami's 14 games over 500, and they've scored fewer runs than they've had scored against them. So I don't know. And then you look at the National League Central. Where the Cincinnati Reds are in first place, just a game over the Milwaukee Brewers. Both of them run differential under into the red numbers, and then the Cubs. That's the thing. Cubs are 5 games back or 7 games back for the Reds. Do you put it past the Cubs to maybe come back and win that division?
They're still under 500. So no, they're 5 games under 500. So no,
they've got 2 good. They've got a couple of guys. They've got 2 really, really good pitchers.
Yeah,
2 really good pitchers, Stroman and Steele. You don't think they can come back and catch you? I got to tell you,
if they had to jump one team, maybe. But they're going to have to rely on the Brewers and the Reds both to falter for them to get there, and I don't think so.
Let's see what it looks if Cubs will have a chance getting into the wild card. Cubs are 6.5 back of the wild card, and they're farther back in the wild card than they are in the division. So I don't know, Lucas. I'd like, if I was a Cub fan. Let me put it this way: I would be a lot more optimistic if I was a Cubs fan than I am as a Cardinal fan.
Yep.
Cardinals are 11 games back in that. Here's a look at a couple of the remaining. Here's the American League West. The Rangers are still the favorite to win the American League West, even though Houston was about to catch them on their game.
I was about to say, I don't see anything. I wouldn't call you silly for throwing a little money at Houston to win that even money.
No, I don't think I would either. And the Mariners and Angels, with the guys hurt. How about 500 to 1 on Oakland?
For what? Well, what would you like me to say about that, Bruce?
I don't know. No. All right, here's the National League Central. The Reds are still plus money, as are the Brewers and the Cubs at 750 to 1, Cardinals at 18 to 1, and or not 750, 7.5 to 1 for the Cubs, 18 to 1 for the Cardinals.
No faith in the Pirates, huh?
No faith in the Pirates whatsoever. Yeah. Would you venture any money on any of these?
I would if I did, it would be the Brewers because they have players that have been in this position before, where Cincinnati really doesn't have much. They got Votto's been around forever, but other than that, they're playing with a lot of younger kids that have not had, and they're going to get. I say they're going to get worn down later in the year, and typically rookies and younger kids, they get figured out a little bit more as the season goes on. So
they've got
who
them
knows?
playing with kids, both pitching and hitting.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a tremendously young lineup and exciting. You got
The De La Cruz kid's crazy good.
De La Cruz is fun.
Yeah, he's fun.
He's fun to watch. I mean, and the thing is, if you look down at the statistical year, Jordan Walker is having a better year.
Having a great year. He really
Having
is.
a great year as a rookie for the Cardinals. He's having a heck of a year. Cardinals are losing. You got Ellie De La Cruz has been up for a month now, and he's
Numbers are gaudy.
gaudy numbers. The whole
Steals, average,
stealing home on 2 pitches.
Yeah.
Which was, if you haven't seen it, you got to see Ellie De La Cruz.
That's little league stuff.
That was Little League stuff.
And-
Milwaukee ought to be ashamed.
That's little league stuff, and he's doing it to major leaguers. So
I don't know. Let's talk a little football. What do you say?
okay.
We're going to do that when we come back. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey on Wabash Catch TV. I'm Bruce. That's Lucas back in a sec. Stick around. Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local hand-cooked tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
Residents of the Clay County and surrounding area have relied on Clay County State Bank for sound professional service for over 100 years. With convenient lobby and drive-up hours, we are ready to serve you Monday through Saturday. We appreciate all who bank with us, and we look forward to the opportunity of working with anyone who is looking for a community bank to help with their financial needs. Give us a call at 665-3314, visit us online, or stop by and see us on the square in Louisville to experience our friendly personal service.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
I thought I'd lost my business in that fire, but my agent was there before the flames were out. He said, together, we're going to rebuild. Our employees depended on it. My independent agent and auto owners made sure we didn't skip a beat. I mean, we didn't miss a single payroll.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there. Auto Owners Insurance. North Wayne Insurance Agency in Flora is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Hey folks, welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Lucas Vaughan is here. This is Take the Points. By the way, you can get a hold of me at 665-9970 if you're interested in becoming a part of the show. We're always looking for interesting guest ideas.
Come down to the dungeon.
That's exactly right. People love it down here.
I believe that.
You know they do. It's a nice and cool spot.
They probably like haunted houses and.
I'll tell you the truth, ladies and gentlemen. Why I think I'm here is because I'm loud. And they've put me in the corner of the building, just basically, and underneath the floor. There's nothing else downstairs except being storage.
I think it's concrete capped floors above you too. So they literally put you in a tomb is what they've done.
We've been entombed down here. But you ready for football season?
Yes.
We have talked a little bit. We talked about a month ago about the Super Bowl odds, and and these really haven't changed too much since then. But there's anything jump out at you on this? There's one on here that just really kind of surprised me. I was surprised I could still get 10-1 on Cincinnati. Now, granted, they're in granted they're in the same league as the Chiefs, as the champs, but. Cincinnati.
But not only that, the Chiefs and the Bills.
Chiefs and the Bills, but they're
those
different
three
divisions.
But those three teams are, and that's tough.
They look underpriced, or to me they ought to be better than 10-1, or worse than 10-1. They ought to be like 7-1. If you're asking me.
Look at the Jets at 20-1. What a joke!
What a joke! The Jets at 20-1. It's because of Aaron Rodgers, and you've got the Lions at 22. And what they win? 8 games last year. They didn't get the 500 last year.
I don't think so.
But they're everybody's darling this year. Speaking of everybody's darling, the Dolphins below that. That all leads me. That leads into. I was trying to come up with interesting things to talk about. We're in the middle of the summer. There are still 3 divisions. You can still bet on divisions, right? 3 divisions where it's plus money on all 4 teams. You're going to be
Just
looking
pick
at
your winner.
Pick your winner. You're going to feel good. I kind of cut it off.
Thanks, Sam.
But this is the NFC North. Now these were from today. Detroit is plus money. You bet 100 to win 125. It pays $225. Packers bet 100, pays 500. Same with the Bears. The Vikings, it pays 400. Are you surprised at all that nobody is favored in the NFC North?
I don't think any of these teams have too many big question marks. So, Detroit, that's their question mark.
Yeah.
Minnesota's lost their running back, Dalvin Cook. Obviously, Jordan Love's the quarterback out there.
But that's kind of self-inflicted. I guess they just didn't want to pay him, but
Man,
he was good.
He was losing a little of his mojo too. Everything was down for him last year.
Well, that's the thing. That's the thing. You got similar out down in Dallas.
But I'm surprised because they can field running back pieces in there and still be a good team because they've still got all the other pieces around them. Justin Jefferson's still there.
Yeah.
Didn't they get another wide receiver in the draft to put across from Justin Jefferson?
Yeah, I can't remember.
Can't think of who it was, but another top tier wide receiver. So, in my mind, if I had to sprinkle money, it'd be Minnesota.
Well, at 3-1.
Yeah,
3-1. That's pretty good. They pay 400. I like it. Let's see who else we're talking about. AFC East.
Wow.
It's plus money on the Bills. The Jets are 2.5-1. The Dolphins are 3-1, and then the Patriots. Can you believe it? 9-1 on the Patriots.
Well,
Bill Belichick is spinning in his grave.
He's not dead, so. But no, the way the Bills have owned this division the last few years, I would be hard pressed not to put a little bit of money on that. Again, I think they're overvaluing the Jets, and the Dolphins they're a trendy little pig.
They are trendy, and I agree with you. They're hoping the Jets are healthy. I guess you gotta prove it. Prove they're healthy. And now Rodgers, he's healthy, but boy, oh boy,
he's barely a step up from Sam Darnold. And he wasn't even around. I can't even think. Or Mike White or
Zach. What the heck? I can't remember. Sam Darnold was in Carolina.
Yeah.
Oh heck, what? Mike White and what was that?
He was the kid that they drafted there.
Zach. I'm having a brain cramp.
Oh, I am too. I can't think who it was now.
We'll come up with it. It's like Office Space. Not going to be playing for the Jets anymore. Let's got one more of these just for funsies. The AFC North. This shocked me.
Yeah.
I could not believe the Bengals are plus money to win that division. The Ravens, I guess, they're. I think it's 250, and the Browns at 375. The Steelers at 600. I guess this is just indicative of the Browns and Ravens getting a lot of respect. I'm all in on the Bengals though. I think the Bengals are really good.
Plus money. Anytime you get a plus money on the Bengals in a division, they're still the same Bengals team that has been the last couple of years.
With the AFC Championship game last year, should have gone 2 years ago, maybe. Losing to Buffalo late in that one.
Right.
So I don't know. Who would you take there? Plus money, Bengals.
If I'm getting a little bit of money for them, I'm taking the Bengals. I mean, obviously the favorite with the best odds there, but
I got to looking through other wagers that you can make. You can make wagers on number of points scored over the course of the year, number of points, all this kind of stuff. Interestingly enough, who do you think is the favorite for the fewest points scored on the season? Because they are also the favorite for the most points to give up on the season.
I hope it's not the Bears. How about that?
Well, no, the Bears are on one of these.
Well, sure they are.
The Bears are on one of these. I mean, they're the team to concede the most points.
Arizona.
Yeah, the Bears are 7-1 to concede the most points. Arizona is 5-1 to concede the most points as well as to score the fewest points. 5-1 on both, and the Colts are the second pick
on both of them.
Wow. That's what really. Yeah, so I mean, Vegas has. Look at the. I thought it was also interesting. Look at the NFC North in there.
Bears, Vikings, Lions. Hey, they're giving love to a Jordan Love-led Packers team for the Lord's sake.
They're giving love to the defense, I guess. I mean,
let's see if they're over there on the other one. Most points scored, or least points scored.
The Rams are on.
There they are. There's your Packers. There's my Packers.
Score the fewest points. Texans are on both lists. The Rams are on both lists. The Colts and the Cardinals on both lists. I didn't go any farther down. If you wanted to go farther down, you probably could. But of the teams on this list, who are going to score the fewest points? I mean, Kyler Murray's back. He's going to be playing this year.
Yeah, but
who's he throwing to?
He lost DeAndre Hopkins out there. Let's see.
Colts got Richardson.
Is Tannehill still back at Tennessee? The Bucks.
They're just a low-scoring team.
Commanders. The Packers.
You hate the Packers.
I don't have to hate the Packers.
But you do.
I don't enjoy the Packers. I don't think Jordan Love's a quality quarterback.
We don't know.
I just said I don't think.
We don't know. All right, if I had to pick one here, team to score the fewest points, Arizona, I don't like the odds because they're going to be playing in the NFC West, and you can get points against the Rams and the Seahawks. You can't get points against the Niners. Boy, oh boy. Rookie quarterback for the Colts, but they got a good running back.
Who's Buccaneers quarterback?
Boy, I don't know off the top of my head.
I'm not sure. Jameis didn't go down there, right?
No, Jameis stayed in New Orleans.
Okay. I'm not sure who it is.
I'm going to go with Texans. I'm going to go with the Texans. And to concede the most points, who are we going to go with here? I will go with the Cardinals.
I'm going to go with the Colts.
I'm going to go with the Cardinals to concede because they are playing a few teams who can score. So there you go, folks. Just a few interesting July bets. Training camp start in 2 weeks, week and a half, 2 weeks. Just keeping folks involved.
See, we're in mid-July. First games are what? End of September?
No, for the second week of September, right after Labor Day. Thursday after Labor Day.
There you go.
You want some big talk? We're back right after this. Stick around.
In 1916, Warren Miller chose auto owners insurance. Later, his son made the same choice, as did his grandson. And today, his great-granddaughter did the same. As we reflect on where we've been, we're grateful to our independent agents and to those who have put their trust in us, and to the generations who will. Auto Owners Insurance.
Harrison Insurance in Louisville is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Make Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield your fashion leader. We're the little boutique with the big inventory of beautiful, trendy outfits and clothing in a wide array of your favorite name brands. And don't forget our large selection of jewelry and accessories. Carnaby Square is Southern Illinois' largest dealer of Brighton. At Carnaby Square, we take pride in our one-on-one, knowledgeable customer service and look forward to helping you create your own special look. Plus, always free gift wrapping. Find endless gift ideas 24/7 at CarnabySquare.com and on our Facebook page. Shop the fashion leader in downtown Fairfield, Carnaby Square.
Napa know-how.
At Flora Auto Parts, you can count on the Napa know-how experts to have the solutions to keep you running on the road or in the field. More than just your car, your locally owned Napa store carries a large inventory of parts for farms, heavy trucks, and just about everything that moves. Experienced counter people understand your needs and are ready to help with the perfect part at a great value. That's Napa know-how at Flora Auto Parts.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hey folks, welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. We have Lucas here, Lucas Vaughan. This is our weekly Take the Points show. All right, I talked about it last week with Weeze.
Okay.
And we're talking about it again because it all starts next Thursday. Next Thursday,
and how long is it last?
Late night. It's going to go till, well, let's just show you. The final is August 20th in Australia at 5 a.m. our time.
I'll be up for it.
On a Sunday?
Oh, absolutely.
All right.
All right.
Well,
I would be for the British Open.
Good to know. There are the groups for the Women's World Cup. Again, the finals are on August 20th. Actually, I am off work. I'm going to be on vacation that week, so I might be up for it as well. Who knows? Here's the odds, current odds on the Women's World Cup. USA's moved a little bit. Last time we looked at this, I think it was 300, and now they're at 250. So people are betting harder on the United States. If you were going to pick one here, who are you going to take?
Panama.
I
mean, that's the obvious one to me. If I'm going to put my money on there, I'm going to get a return out of it.
You're going to make something out of Panama. Good for you. 100,000, plus 100,000.
Just the old 1,000 to 1 bet.
Yeah, 1,000 to 1 bet. Put $10 on it. Just imagine.
Yeah,
$10,000.
Just cash that ticket.
Let's go ahead and cash. Actually, of those, Japan's a former winner at 33 to 1. It's pretty good if you ask me. Netherlands' only problem is they're in the same group as the USA.
Okay.
And that's going to kind of affect them. The Netherlands are plus 250 in the USA group. And then you've got Vietnam and Portugal. But boy, I tell you what, we are gonna make our picks for certain next week because when it comes. But I just wanted you to think about it. I wanted to get your mind right and thinking about the Women's World Cup.
Okay.
It's coming on.
Yeah, I mean, it's obvious. I just don't know anything about it.
I've got that one too. I didn't print that one out, but this one I have printed out, and we'll probably keep track of it. I know, folks, that you.
I assume it's the same format as what the men's does with the.
I know, folks. Except they've got 32 teams. The men, I guess the men had 32 teams last year, and are going to 48 next year. So
48. Wow.
Or next in 26. Yeah.
Holy cow.
Yeah, that's a lot of teams. I think that might be too many. That seems a little excessive.
48, and so they're going to have 14.
12.
12. You're going to have 12 divisions of 4. Wow, that's going to be a lot of teams. That's a big tournament now.
That's a big tournament.
Where's it at? Any idea?
United States.
Is it really?
Mexico and Canada.
That's great.
Are sharing it. That's in 2026.
Anything around Southern Illinois?
Nothing close. Kansas City.
That's not bad.
Kansas City's
That's
getting
doable.
games. Kansas City's getting games. Lucas, thanks for being here.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Folks, have a great weekend. We'll see y'all next time on Big Talk with First Deputy.